Okay, so what's in my camera bag? This is an episode that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, even before I started this vlog. The reason being, I'm crazy over camera bags. I have a lot of them. I think I have 11 or 12. So I'm not just collecting them for collecting's sake though. I have one for each purpose. So depending on the trip, the assignment, the scale of the project, or where I'm going, I have a bag for that. So for example, I have sling bags for going around the city. I have a backpack for work. I have a more rugged backpack, you would say, for more demanding assignments. And I have a backpack for when I want to use a drone. And I even have Pelicans, assortments of those. So I have a lot. So I thought it'd be fun, and it's perfect for this show and for me. But then COVID-19 happened, and I felt like I should shelve it because no one's traveling anyway. Plus, it may be in bad taste if I do. But fast forward to 4 months later, and the Philippines is still on lockdown, and officially, I think we're the longest country that has been on lockdown so far. So I felt, let's just do it. And so here we are. 2 parts to this. So this is the first one, and this is what's in my camera bag, part 1. For this first part, we'll talk about my commuter camera carry. I take inspiration from the EDC or everyday carry, so this is why it's called commuter camera carry. You can even go further and call it COVID commuter camera carry, but I think that's a bit distasteful, so we'll stick with commuter camera carry. The idea behind this is that this is what I would normally bring if I had to go out and, let's say, run an errand, say go to the supermarket or have my prints made. But as a rule of thumb, if I don't have to go out, I won't go out. I still want to be part of that solution wherein you try to flatten the curve. But if I do go out, I do still take a camera with me so I can vlog in safe conditions, situations of course, or if there's something I want to take a photo of, I can because I still have a camera and everything else. Before we dig into the spread, if you haven't yet, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and hitting that notification bell. If we're good, then let's go. At the heart of this kit is the Nikon Z50. This is a great camera for all-around photography, travel photography, street photography, and if you haven't seen my review of it, click on the link here or the link in the description below. It comes with a 16-50 pancake lens. Well, it's not officially a pancake lens, but it feels and looks like a pancake lens, which is a 24-70 35mm equivalent. So overall, it's very light, easy to wield, which is what I use it for, is vlogging, so it's perfect for that. It does, however, have a weakness, which is this flip-down LCD screen. So I've highlighted this in my review. So what happens is, if you're going to use a tripod and connect it directly to the camera, it's going to obscure the screen. What I did was I purchased and attached this SmallRig Z50 Vlogging Cage Pro. So there are 2 kinds. Make sure you get the Pro version because the Pro version allows you to change the battery without having to remove the cage. What this cage allows you to do is offset the tripod. So this is what I use, a Joby GorillaPod 1K, and instead of having to put it here directly, I can put it here to the side. Screw it on. There you go. So that's how it sits. And you can now flip down the screen and you can use it for vlogging. So you can see yourself when you're vlogging. So it's a bit unbalanced, I have to admit. But after a while, it works. I forget about it and I just focus on the vlogging, and it really does a lot in terms of making this LCD screen usable. For my microphone, I use the Deity D4 Duo. So I just recently also did a review of this, so you can check it out again here or in the link in the description below. So normally I would put it here on the top, on the hot shoe, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I will attach it first here where I have a screw on. So I will put it, this dead cat is shedding, and then attach it to the mic. There you go. So what is awesome about the Deity D4 Duo is that it allows you to record from the front and from the back because it has 2 capsules. So let's say you're vlogging it will record whatever you're saying like this. And then if you point it at something, it will still record your voice. So if it's a bit dim, I will use my Godox LED64. So it's very light, and I could use it by installing it or attaching it to my hot shoe. And there you go. There's your light. Moving our way down, you have the Nikon NL25 battery and the SanDisk Extreme Pro 64GB SD card for the Z50. But further down, you have the Joby Grip-Tight 1 mount, which is a universal phone holder. And I use this with my Samsung S10 Plus. So this is very handy, and I bring it all the time because it allows me to mount my phone on my Joby GorillaPod 1K. So now I can vlog using my phone if I wanted to. On top of that, I can change the orientation to vertical, put it on a desk, and now I can do extended IG live sessions by just spreading the legs of this GorillaPod. Another great thing is I can use my Deity D4 Duo microphone with my phone. So that's the beauty of Deity microphones. Those that have the 3.5-inch connector, they are TRS and TRRS compatible, so you can use them with your phone, with your iPad, with your SLR, and with your mirrorless. So if I can find a way to mount this here, I just have to figure it out. I have increased the vlogging capabilities of my phone. Next to that is my Kindle Paperwhite. So this is very useful when I'm on long lines, let's say at the drugstore or the supermarket, and I can just read to pass the time. So right now we have The Outlaw Ocean by Ian Urbina. It's a page turner. I can't put it down. It's really great. So if you haven't have anything for reading, then put this on your list or read it right now. Then finally, at the rightmost, you have my Clean Canteen. So I always bring a tumbler because I want to lessen my plastic consumption, so no more plastic bottles. So I use this, and this is perfect. It keeps my cold beverages ice cold and my warm ones warm for an extended period of time. Next is my Tech 63 cloth mask version 2. So this is from Quix. If you haven't seen my unboxing and first impressions of his tactical half mask, click on the link here or on the link in the descriptions below. But this one fits like this. Pretty cool, huh? And I usually have a surgical mask under this for added protection. At the leftmost is my military grade Black Hawk Carabiner. So I forgot where I read this, but this is very useful. So it makes it easier to latch things onto other things. Let's say my Clean Canteen, I'll loop it here and then attach it to my everyday sling. Or if you have multiple shopping bags, you can put it right here, carry it like this, and put them all here. So very useful. Lastly, the smallest of the bunch, but the biggest in terms of capacity, is my Matador Droplet Dry Bag. So you can see it right here. It's very small, and it could fit in your keychain, but I just throw it inside my sling bag. So what it does is it contains a dry bag inside this capsule. So what you have to do is just take it out, and out comes your dry bag. There you go. I have 3 uses for this. So first, if I just want to, let's say, have another sort of shopping bag or bag for stuff that I've bought, so I just put it in. Another is, let's say, I want to discard of something properly. So when I go to the hospital, I would wear a PPE suit. So I would remove it and put it right here when I get into the car and give it straight for laundry. Lastly, if I'm filming with a Z50 or taking photos and it starts to rain, I will just chuck it in, zip it up, and it's going to be safe. So how do I carry all of these items? Well, I use this. This is the Peak Design Everyday Sling 6-liter version. So it's very compact, which is why I like it. I have the old one as well. This is the 10-liter version sling, but right now it's looking a little too big for my purposes. With this, all of these can fit here, so it's a lot easier to commute. And you can even adjust the straps, remove the padding, and you can wear it around your waist if you wanted to. So this is why for my commuter camera carry, I use the Peak Design Everyday Sling. So if you guys are interested in any of the items that I've shown, I've included the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. If you're thinking of purchasing any of these things, please do it through my links so that I can have a bit of support for my show. If you have any questions or comments, leave me a message in the comment section so I can help you out or we can discuss further. You can also check out my Instagram, Noel Guevara Photo. And that is it for the first part of what's in my camera bag. I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Cheers.